We've got about 40 odd can of baggies to get through tonight. I'm gonna try 3 at a time with a couple just to get some momentum, and then with the big bangers we'll probably just do 2 at a time. Only 2 items tonight I've got to reserve. That's the the department store 8-pack and the blue snag. So the only 2 with reserve prices. Everything else, the starting price is the reserve. It goes, and goodbye. So look, let's get started with a couple. We can do a couple of slow burners to get started. So we'll start with everyone's favourite character, Return of the Jedi A, General Madine. He is a starting bid of $120 for Madine. So Return of the Jedi A, for those that aren't aware, are Taiwan printed, generally Taiwan figures, crisp bag and double heat seal, top and bottom. $120 to start on General Madine. We'll let these guys go slow burn because we've got 17 in the house, so it's a good start compared to last time. Then let's go ATST driver, Return of the Jedi C. So Return of the Jedi C is tape seal bottom, crisp bag, heat seal at the top. So ATST driver is $120. So both these guys are $120 starts. Feel free to let me know if we get a bid, Taylor. And then we'll start light. On C is Return of the Jedi J, Salacious Crumb, $40 to start. 120, 120, and 40. You guys see them clear enough? I might just get the light over there on there a bit better.
Why is there 2 of him?
Because we've got 2 of him. So I'll do one at a time. So I'll leave these guys up a bit longer till we get a few people in the house anyway. We've got 23 in the house. Hello to all. Who am I missing? If I haven't said hello to you, I apologise if I'm missing the comments. So you got General Madine's 120, ATST Driver's 120, Salacious Crumb is 40 to start. Feel free to drop any questions, anything you like, say any comments you like. I won't be offended. And feel free to break the ice with a bid.
There's a bid.
Thank you, Nick. Good start on Salacious. Another thing I'll also mention, without hitting the fan. Every single figure sold tonight and in these Kenner Bag auctions comes with an individual certificate of authenticity signed by myself and Graham, the owner of these figures. So a certificate comes with every single auction sold tonight, hand signed by myself, Graham. It's got a reflective sticker. They're really cool 6x4 photo print certificates. Each item comes with an individualised one with an archive number from Graham's collection. I'll flick that up a couple of times tonight. That's not going to stay, but just so you know. So we got 40 on Salacious guys and 120 on the other 2 to start. No bids yet on the other 2, and I've lost my life. Why have I lost it? Nope. Bourbon, Bill. Bourbon, my man. Scotch on ice usually, but bourbon with a bit of Kinotto, mate. You heard of Kinotto? Italian alcoholic, non-alcoholic cola. Beautiful with bourbon. So we got 120, 120, and 40 on Salacious. I might move on shortly. I'll give them another couple of minutes. So guys, if you're interested in any of these guys, they have no reserves on these 3. So your first bid is the buy. And I'll swap them out. I might bring them back later on if we have no love. Tis a quite old start bid wise. So Nikon C, Salacious Crumb 40. The other two are bidless on 120. I might drop those guys off now. So unless you got a quick bid, guys, I'm going to swap out. I'll swap out those two figures. Alright, let's swap these guys out. I'll bring them out a bit later, maybe if we get a bit more of a turnout. And let's go on A. Let's go, where are we? Luke Jedi. So Luke Jedi's Return of the Jedi H. That's a crisp bag. Republic of China, Taiwan. Double heat seal. He's 250 to start, guys. 250 on Luke Jedi. Luke Jedi 250, guys. And who else are we going to bring out now? Let's bring a light one on. Let's go Logray AFA 80. Return of the Jedi D. 220. So that's AFA 80. 220, guys. So Salacious is at 40, C is at 40 bucks with Nick Bishop, and we'll wind that up in a second. And we got Luke Jedi starting at 250 and Logray starting at 220. Logray's AFA 80 and Luke Jedi's Return of the Jedi H Baggie. Hey Sean, how are you, man? Alright guys, if you guys give me 3 hammers on Salacious, we'll put him to bed for $40 to Nick Bishop. $10 increments please guys. No reserves on any of these guys. There's only 2 items of reserves coming up. So if you guys don't mind flicking me a couple of hammers, I'll get rid of Salacious and we'll move on. Nobody's buying so far. Anyone put any icons in? Am I better? No. It is quiet at the moment, and it's too quiet, guys. Not much love for Luke Jedi or Logray at the moment. Guys, if you give me a few hammer icons, please, guys. We'll just ask you guys to put icons in, and then I can close them off. So Salacious Crumb at 40. Thanks, Nigel. A couple more people give me some icons, and we'll put Nick Bishop down for Salacious Crumb and call him sold. Hey, Jess, welcome. Jess, if you missed out, Luke Jedi's starting at 220 and Logray's an AFA 80. Sorry, 220 and Luke Jedi's 250. Hey, Nick. I don't have a run sheet, buddy. I was kind of freewheeling and dealing it. They were all in the YouTube video preview, which I put up about a week ago now. Alright, so that's Salacious Crumb gone, so well done. Well done, Nick Bishop. Salacious is yours, my man, 40 bucks. I will get totals to you guys at some point, probably tomorrow, worst case Monday, but we'll see how we're going. So Taylor, if you don't mind marking that one down. Did I give you a marker?
No.
Okay, I'll mark it in a moment. And then we'll go, see, just sold Lee. He went for 40, mate. I have got another one coming up a little bit later of him. But let's get Hand Trench Coat on. So Hand Trench Coat on C now for 150. Hand Trench Coat is a Return of the Jedi J. Soft bag, double sealed. He is a 150 start, guys. So we got Luke Jedi 250, Logray 220, and Hand Trench Coat 150, and I shall be right back. I'll get your marker too. bits?
Nope. So like last time there was like 100 watches.
Like 40. Start. It's very quiet tonight. Is it hard? Just trying to find my black mark. Any questions, guys? Feel free to ask. Biker Scout, Rick. I'll get one up in a minute, man. Give me 5. Oh, here we go. Tassels? Alright, let's put Luke Jedi away for now. You know, you could get a bargain here, man, because you're not going to have too many people bidding against it at this rate, Rick. So I'll put Luke Jedi away and I'll bring him back out a bit later on, if we do get any more action later on. We got, where are we? Biker Scout, Return of the Jedi A. $200 to start, Rick. Biker Scout, Return of the Jedi A is 200, man. Starting bid, no reserve. We'll put Logray away for the time being also. Who can we bring out? Looks like we're looking for affordable ones only. What's Leai? Teebo, Return of the Jedi C. $100. Teebo, Return of the Jedi C. $100, guys, to start. 200, 100, 150. Rick, thank you, man. 200 on Biker Scout. Shane, the Snake Man. How are you, buddy?
What's
it
B?
Is. What's that?
What's B?
B is Teebo, $100 the starting bid. The first Teebo in our list, ROTJ-C, but it doesn't have a bid, so. Mate, this could be a clean sweep to you, Rick, man. Looks like you're not going to get a whole competition on this guy, mate. Shane Gordon is the snake in the grass, guys, if you didn't know. Alright, let's put Hand Trench Coat away. He was 150. Can bring him out a bit later on. So Biker Scout's at 200 with Rick. And Teebo's $100 to start. No love. Who do we go for now? Let's try a good old Klaatu, guys. Palitoy-A. Crisp bag Klaatu, Palitoy-A. $100 to start. No reserve. And off he goes. $100. 100, 100, and Biker Scouts at 200. With a bid. He is, Carl, he really is. So Biker Scouts at 200 with Rick. Is he going to get a steal? Teebo at Teebo 100, Klaatu 100. No bids on B and C, just A heather bid. Any characters anyone here is looking for? Any particular figures? I can put them up next. I've got 30 odd different figures in front of me. I'm happy to chuck anything out if you make a suggestion. I can start with them until we get more people on board. I didn't know that, mate, that he was coming to Supernova. Probably worth checking out, Isaac. Hey, buddy. No. We'll fill her in later, Shane. We'll fill them in later. Long auction. So Klaatu is a Palitoy-A, guys. It's a $100 start. Teebo is a Return of the Jedi C, is also 100, and Biker Scout is at 200. It's actually got a beard and it's a Return of the Jedi A Taiwan. Beautiful figure. Thank you, Shane. Klaatu is at 100. I don't have a Vlix this evening, unfortunately, guys. Hey Wade, my man, how are you? Shane Gordon, mate. I would love to send you a parcel, buddy, because you know what happens when I send you something, mate. You're getting something in there, right? Alright, anyone keen on this Teebo, or should I swap him out for someone else? I'm thinking this could be a swap job. I'll get Teebo out of here for a minute. I'll bring these guys back on as we get maybe a bigger audience, but we'll see how we go. So next we're going to go Anakin Skywalker, who's also a Palitoy-A. So he's the same type of bag as Klaatu, and he's also a $100 start. So Klaatu and Anakin are $100. What have I done there? Comments. Any more bids, Tyler? My iPad's dying here. So guys, look, I'm happy to put this Biker Scout to bed. He was at $200, great price for Rick. If I can get 3 hammers on that Biker Scout, we can move on from him. Oh, Shane, you wanted... Is that on Teebo, buddy? I'll bring Teebo back, man. Alright, I'll tell you what I'll bring. I know that, Shane, but I've since graduated from the shredded paper. It wasn't really loved. I'm going to get Anakin away for a minute. And Teebo's back. Teebo's back. So Shane Russ has got 100 on Teebo. So these guys have all got bids 100, 100, 200. If you guys can give me some hammers on, yeah, so 2 more sets of hammers on Biker Scout. I'll put him to bed for 200 for Rick. And then we'll move on to something else, and I'll hammer out shortly on the other 2. Thanks, Jess, for the hammer. Anyone else want to drop a hammer? And we'll put Biker Scout to bed and move on. And we've got now 16 people here only. It's a good hammer, man. One more set of hammers, guys, and Rick's got himself a nice Biker Scout for 200. Pokemon grades.
Is he going to sell them?
I doubt it. But he might get a couple graded. So guys, can I just get one more set of hammers on Biker Scout, and I will move him on and get something else out that might be more loved. Hammer bike. Alright, thanks Shane. So Biker Scout's 200 gone to Rick. Well done, man. Great figure, great price. You got that, Tay? I'm going to replace A with a Hoth Stormtrooper, ESB-G. That's a real nice figure. The baggie's nice. The figure's just got a yellowing torso. So that's a 150. 150 no reserve on that Hoth Stormtrooper. Biker Scout, you're most welcome, Rick. I'll be in touch tomorrow or Monday latest with some with a total. Who knows? You might have a flying partner, mate. So let's go Klaatu-C for Shane Gordon. If we can get a couple of hammers, or if your last chance on Klaatu for 100, anyone? Palitoy-D. Palitoy-A, sorry. And we'll get moving on with some more. Hoth Stormy is a ESB-G and he's 150. Nice baggie, but just got some yellowing torso to the actual figure. You can probably see that on the video, I'm hoping. So just give me 3 hammers, please, guys, on Klaatu for 100. Actually, you know what? Let's go hammers on Klaatu and Teebo, 100 each. Shane, Russ, Teebo, 100. Klaatu, 100. Shane, Gordon, Mr. Snake. And we'll put those both to bed and we'll get a fresh set of figs out. Hot Stormy is sitting at 150, no bids. And then we'll drop a real cheapie. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, one more hammer on those two guys and we'll move them along. Alright guys, so let's call those two. So Shane Goulden on on C with Klaatu, $100. And Shane Russ, the two Shanes, beat Teebo, they both went for 100. Great prices, guys. And then we're going to go on, we're going to put a Jabba bowl set for $30 start, no reserve on B, $30. And then we're going to go, what are we going to go next? Han Hoth, Return of the Jedi I. Pretty tricky baggies to get Return of the Jedi I. Soft bag, double seal. 150 on Han Hoth, guys. 150, 150, 30, 150. Those two are 100 each, so that's Shane Goulden. And that one's Shane Russ. Paul, hey mate. Jess Rusty, yep, that's yours. $30 starting bid on Jabba Bowl. The other two are 150, guys. Hot Stormy and Han Hoth, the two Hothies. Hey Paul, how are you, buddy? Shane, thank you, my man. Hot Stormy started at 150. So Shane's leading, a Hot Stormy at 150. Hey Paul, Han Hoth is 150, no bid yet, mate. Hot Stormy's got a bid at 150, and the Jabba Bowl's at $30 with a bid. So C's the only one without a bid, the Han Hoth. 150. 10.
Did you say how much C was?
Yeah, 150. Thanks, my man. So, Hoth Troopers at 160 with Paul now, guys. And Paul's also jumped in on Han Hoth at 150. Jess is leading the Jabba and Bowl set on 30. I'm happy to put that to bed if we can get some hammers on that hammer and bowl set. Hammer and bowl set. Pipe and bowl set, sorry. The hammer's in my head. Hammer on B, thanks Shane.
What's B called?
Jabba and Boussh. But Jabba Boussh is two of them. This is probably the first one. C at 160, thanks Nigel. So both A and C at 160. A's at 170 now, thanks Shane.
C 16.
Can you click on notifications, Tay? Just that little bit of red icon's coming out with a 2. And just click. Is something saying someone's trying to... Can you click on that third one down? Someone is trying to... Yeah, click on that and just go... Yes, it's me. It's me on my phone. Yes, it's me. Thank you.
A 180.
So we got 180 on Hoth Trooper now, guys. 180 on Hoth Trooper.
160 on to the C.
160 on Han Hoth. So a bit of snowies here, guys. A lot of Hoth action. And give us one more hammer on...
A just got 190.
A's at 190, guys. That Hoth Stormy's at 190. Yeah, cool, cool. Alright, let's put, so this Jabba and Bowl set $30. Jess Rusty, thank you. So put that one away, Tay. $30. And then who do we want to go for next? Let's go ATST driver, guys.
He meant not A.
1 second. ATST driver, 120 on B, guys, to start. ATST driver, 120. Sorry, not A. Hang on a second. Who's not A?
Did he mean C?
C. Nigel, C. I have no idea.
He already has C though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hammer's gone. So B, ATST drivers. Thought C got bid at 180. Thank you. C got bid at 180.
So A is still at 180 by Paul.
Okay, so A's 180 with Paul, guys. Sorry. B 120, so ATST drivers 120 with Shane. And I'm going to restart my phone because it's giving me the wallet. Oh, good, Nigel. So I reckon we go. Let's put the Hoth Stormy to bed, guys. So that's 180 with Paul Castle, isn't it?
A?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go 3 hammers on A, guys. Paul Castle at 180. We'll go hammers on A and then we'll move on.
What's A called?
A is Imperial Hoth Stormtrooper. That's some quick hammers. It's the very last one on the list. Or second last, I think. It's very much towards the bottom. Hoth Stormtrooper, that's the one, yeah. Alright, okay. A is yours, guy. It's yours, Paul. Thank you, man. Again, I'll get all your totals to you guys probably tomorrow or Monday, worst case. If we go, so what was C at the moment?
160 of Nigel.
Okay, so we'll go hammers on C as well at 160 for Nigel. And then I'll get something else out for A. Thank you. So for A, let us go. We'll go B-Wing Pilot, guys, on A for 150. Soft bag, ESB-F. 150. Just straighten that out a bit. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Lee. The certs are cool, man. They come out way better than I thought they would.
I need some Star Wars tunes in the back.
I do need some tunes, but I think last time I got taken down live because of my music, so I'm bloody skeptical to lose my live to music, eh? I will organise something though. So we got hammers on C. Is that 3 hammers? I think I need one more hammer on C, and then Nigel's got that Han Hoth. Then we'll hammer down ATST driver pretty soon. That's B with Shane Russ. Thank you, Jess. Alright, so let's put that C's now with Nigel. That's yours, my man. Thank you, buddy.
What's it called?
Han Hoth. He's towards the bottom. Maybe not. ROTJ-I Han Hoth.
Yep.
Han Hoth, thank you, Nigel. We'll be in touch. You the man. Let's get C3PO, guys, removable limbs. $80 to start. He's just got, it's a nice baggie and stuff, but he's got some orange on the joints of his shoulder. It looks, I don't know what it is, it's some kind of, it's never been opened, but it's got some kind of orange discoloration on his shoulder joint near his neck, but other than that, he's nice. $80. That's C3PO Return of the Jedi C. You're welcome, Nigel. I'll be in touch, man. So let's go hammers on B, guys. We got 120 with Shane Russ, guys. B-Wing Pilot has got no love yet at 150. ESB-F. ESB-F's are actually pretty tricky to get. 150 no love at the moment.
Okay, I think B's done.
B done. Shane Russ. 120, good sir. He's yours.
Who?
Shane Russ.
No.
ATST driver. He's towards the top, I believe.
Yeah.
120. Let's go. A nice one now. Let's go Emperor's Royal Guard, guys. So it's a Taiwan Return of the Jedi A. $200 start on Emperor's Royal Guard, guys. That's a real nice baggie, Taiwan. B-Wing Pilots at 150 with no joy.
Oh, Paul just got there first.
What's that on? Oh. Paul, that's yours at the moment for 200 Royal Guard. He just beat your lead by a second, but fear not, because the 2-turn dead isn't far away. C3PO starts at 80. B-Wing Pilot, I might get rid of him for a minute, and we'll try something else, because there's no joy there. Let's get a bit chirpy, guys. Let's chirp it up. 150, Chief Chirpa. ESB-F, 150. Thanks, Lee. So we're at 220 now, that Royal Guard. So Royal Guard's sitting at 220 with Lee. C3PO is bidless, he starts at 80, and Chirpa starts at 150, he's also bidless. 20 armed people in the house, we're slowly gaining a little bit of momentum in here. I hear you, Jess. That is a removable limbs though. Jess, I don't think you've got, well, the last one you got off me was solid limbs. Different figure. Alright, we might move C3PO. He's not getting the love. We'll move 3PO for now. I can always rotate him back a bit later on if need be. Let's go. Who do we go next? Let's go Anakin again. Anakin at 100. I did have him out, but then Shane bid on something else that was in that position. So Anakin's 100. He's a Palitoy-A Anakin. Chief Chirpa No Joy at 150, and at the moment Royal Guards at 220 with Leai. Still got tons to go, guys. Trying to read the room, so I'm going some lower price ones, but I'll drop a big banger out next, guys. What do you reckon? See if anyone's awake for a bomb. Any figure requests? Any character collectors in the house? Any focus collectors want a certain figure? Thanks, Jess. Anakin 100. Alright, I'm going to say goodbye to the chirps for now. Let's go a nice one. Wicket. Return of the Jedi H Wicket. Pretty tricky Taiwan Wicket there. That's 350, that Wicket. I don't have an RC pop up, my man. I wish. Was there an RC pop up Baggie? Alright guys, we've got that Emperor's Royal Guard at B at 220 with Leai. Let's go hammers on that, mate, and we'll move him on. 220 on B, hammers please. 220 for Leai. 230 if you want to keep him alive. Keep the bidding dream alive. Hammers on B. Couple more hammers and we'll put Royal Guard to bed for Leai at 220. And then we'll move on to another one. Wicket's at 350 guys to start. And Anakin's at 100 with Jess. Alright guys, so 220 Leai, that's yours my man, that Royal Guard. That's a beautiful figure, Leai Moore. Congratulations sir. I will see you soon. Let's go Princess Leia Boussh. Return of the Jedi A also, Taiwan. So she's starting at 190, that Princess Leia Boussh.
Is that called Royal Emperor's Royal Guard?
Emperor's Royal Guard towards the top, yeah. 220 Leai Moore, thank you. And let's also hammer up number C, letter C guys, Anakin 100 for Jess. Let's hammer it up. Wicket 350, Leia Boussh 190. Leia Boussh, Return of the Jedi A. Wicket is a Return of the Jedi H. Some of these Jedi baggies aren't easy to retain unless you're here right now. Thank you, Paul, on the hammer. A couple more hammers for C, and we'll put Anakin to bed for 100. And we might drop a graded figure next. Thank you, Lee. One more hammer, and we'll give Anakin to Jess for 100. Alright, that's gone. Thanks, Mike. Anakin, Jess, thank you, $100. Let's go on on C. Admiral Ackbar. ESB-D AFA 75. 190 for that Ackbar. 190. AFA 75. ESB-D. I don't believe that's ever been out of the AFA bag. It looks too tight on there. I've tried to put those back in the past and it's just impossible. So that looks like it's never been out. AFA 75, 190. You're welcome, Jess. I might swap out Wicket and Leai Boussh due to lack of interest. I might bring them back out shortly. I'll put these two away. Feel free to call them out if you want to see them again. So Ackbar is starting at 190. Oh, hang on.
It's Anakin.
Yes, correct. Thank you, Shane. Ackbar 190 to start, and that's got a bid. Let's go to an Imperial Commander. Return of the Jedi I. Soft bag, pretty tricky bag. 190 on A. 190. Imperial Commander. And then we will bring out Ree Yees, baby. It's time for Ree Yees. Return of the Jedi A for 120. So the baggie has got a little bit of light yellowing to it, and there's also a little bit of wear to the bottom right corner. That was in my video. I did describe it, but a little bit of wear to the bottom right corner. 120 for Ree Yees to start, guys. Let's go Ackbar with a bid at 190. Ree Yees is bidless so far at 120, and the Imperial Commander is 190 to start. Imperial Commander is a Return of the Jedi I. They're pretty tricky to get their hands on usually. Return of the Jedi Eyes. So I reckon we sold about 10-ish. Still got a fair whack to go, guys. I've swapped a few out due to no bids. I'll give these guys a $5 and then we'll swap out if no joy. So 190 on Ackbar so at the moment to Shane and Russ. And with anything, guys, you've got any questions, just flick it down. I'll respond to all comments I see. Thanks, Shane. 120 on Ree Yees. That was his start. Imperial Commander starts at 190. Anyone interested? I'm happy to also start hammering out on C there. Ackbar guy for Shane Rice at 190. Let's drop hammers and we'll move him on and maybe get another graded out. Love having a fit call. Thanks, Mike. Hey, Glenn. One more hammer and we'll get rid of Ackbar at 190, guys, to Shane Russ. Nice prize. Ree Yees also at 190. No joy on Imperial Commander at 190 either. Sorry, Ree Yees 120, sorry. Just a sly hammer on C, guys, and I'll bring out another graded figure, I reckon. Thank you, Leai. So that one's yours, Shane. You the man, 190. Let's bring Logray back out. Return of the Jedi D, 220 on Logray. 220, guys. Alright, let's get hammers on B2, guys. So that's 120 for Shane Russ. Let's move him out. I'm going to put the Imperial Commander away for now. He's not having any joy at 190. Logray starts at 220. And let's pop out another Salacious Crumb for 40 bucks on A. Salacious is 40, guys, to start. Sealed baggie. Thank you, Mike. You're on the money with the hammers tonight.
What grade is C?
So, guys, it's AFA 80, I believe. Yeah, AFA 80. Logray is AFA 80, Return of the Jedi D, 220. Sorry, man. I should have mentioned that. AFA 80, Shane. Thank you, Leai. 40 bucks on the Crumb, the Grand Old Crumb. If you can flick me a couple more hammers, guys. Thanks, Jess. One more hammer and I'll get rid of Ree Yees and I'll bring out something else. Thanks, Maddie. Maddie, welcome, man. I'm going to drop a bomb next on, guys. So, thanks, Leai. 50 on Salacious. Someone says hammer B, guys. I will get rid of Ree Yees and I'll put a nice one in the middle there. Actually, I'm going to self-hammer that. That's been out for ages. Ree Yees 120, Shane Russ. Thanks, man. So that one's Ree Yees, take. 20. So, we're going on B. R2-D2. SWD. This is a super rare baggie, guys. That's 550 to start. SWD baggie. R2. 550. That's a ripper baggie. Hard to find those, guys. Maddie 56. Yeah, I'll pay it. Who cares? So that Logray is AFA 80, guys, and it's 220 to start. I might tuck him away in a minute. If no love, the R2, the figure's an absolute gem. The sticker is gorgeous on that R2. Nothing like, I said it every time I see one, nothing like a big R2. Alright, I'm going to pop Logray aside for now, and whatever's remaining at the end, I can always do claims or something. Ah, 220. Alright, Shane. Sorry, I'll put him back. Man. 220. Hey, matey. Haha. I tell you what, I'll just do hammers on that Logray, Shane. Straight up. 220 Logray. R2's 550 to start. He's a SWD. He's bloody hard to find, and he's nice. Salacious at 60, guys. Hammer down on C, guys, and we'll move on from him. What have I got left? What should I bring out next? Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Michael. That'll do me. 220 on Logray. I'm happy for 2 hammers on that. So that's Shane Rice. Thank you, Tassels. So then on C, we're going to go hand trench coat. He was out earlier, but we'll see if we've got some different bidders in the house now. Hand trench coat on C, and I think he was 150 from the top of my head, correct? Return of the Jedi J hand trench coat is 150 to start, guys. Thanks, Lee. So let's go hammers on A as well, guys. Matty Bennett at 65. We'll go hammers on that and move on from him too. Thanks, Lee, for that. If you are out, guys, on anything, you're in a bids with someone, just, yeah, drop it. Let us know you're out. That will speed us along as well. Thanks for that. Alright, starting to sell a few now, guys. Plenty left, though. Hammers on A, thank you. R2's up right now, Paul. 550, man. 550 start. No bids. SWD, Paul. Alright, that's it. That'll do A. So, Salacious went to, was it Matty? Matty, yeah. 65. Thank you, man. He's gone. Thank you. Let's go another nice one. Let's go Walrus Man. SWG. These are pretty tricky. These are the ones that came with the Cantina. Alongside Blue Snaggletooth. SWG. He's 300 to start. Walrus Man. SWG. 300. Thank you, Paul. So that's R2's at 550 with the bid. And we got 300 at 150. No bids yet on Walrus Man. Just went up and hand trench coat at 150. And Paul Castle's got that bid on B. And I'm happy to drop hammers on. I reckon we'll drop hammers on B now because that's just pretty much been out for a while. Sounds good, Matty? Is that your first baggie? So if we go hammers on B, guys. And then you got Wally at 300, Walrus Man 300, and hand trench at 150. And I tell you what, hand trench can be a claim at 150. First bid takes it because that's been up already. If you want hand trench coat, that's 150 claim. Thank you, guys. So, Paul, that is your R2 for 550. Thank you, man. That's a beauty R2. Let's go another nice one in the middle. So, on B, nice one is putting it very mildly. We've got Luke Farmboy, boys and girls. Luke Farmboy, Return of the Jedi A, Taiwan, 590. That's a corker of a baggie. A very, very tricky baggie to find. 590 on Luke. So what I'm going to do on C, guys, I'm just going to keep rotating a claim on C, I think. So ones that have been out before, I'm happy to drop them as claims. So this guy's hand trench goes to 150 claim. Anytime you want him, I'll put him to the side for now. Huh. No dramas on the Glen 20, mate. Something to do with me hearing me sneezing in the background. Alright, B-Wing Pilot. 150 is a claim if you want him. He can have him for 150. C is a claim on 150. I'm just going to rotate claims through C for a little bite to see if I can get any of the ones that we've had up before sold. So that Luke Farm Boy is at $5.90. That's a cracker. And Walrus Man is at $300. No bids. Any questions also, any point guys, flick them my way. Tell you what. Just going to move these guys over a bit. Anything you see in the background, just to the right of C, is a claim. See how that looks on camera for a second. C and the 3 figures next to C are all claims, guys. So any point you can just claim them, non-auction. B-Wing Pilot's a 150 claim. Hand Trench Coat's 150, and so is Chief Chirpa. Those 3 are $150 claims. And then you got Luke Farm Boy $5.90, and let's swap out Walrus Man for now because he's got no love. Who do we swap him out with is the question. Let's go Snaggletooth. Snaggletooth, also SWG. $250 on Snag, SWG. $250. So just if you jumped on B-Wing Pilot, Hand Trench Coat and Chief Chirpa, all straight up claims for $150. Farm Boy is at $5.90. Taiwan is an auction, and Red Snag is at $250 starting bid. I'll rotate them out as well in a moment. It's definitely a lot quieter tonight than last week. Alright, I might swap out the Farmy. Farm Boy's not getting any love, so I might swap him out for now. And let us go to, maybe this will tempt Shane Russ. 21B. 21B ESB-F. AFA 80 is $3.90. Tricky Baggie, nice grade. $3.90 for that 21B. Starting bid. Shane Russ, you like your 21Bs, I think. Alright, I'll put this B-Wing Pilot away. C3PO is $80 claim. Straight claim, $80. So the guys left of C3PO are claims. Just flick me a question if you missed the price or something. That's no stress at all. Alright, I might move Red Snag for $250. I'll bring him back later. What haven't we had yet? Let's go Rebel Commander. Hoth Rebel Commander, ESB-F. $150. $150, guys. You still with me, Taylor? On the order. Rebel Commander $150. C3PO is yours, Matty, for $80. Thank you, my man. Let's Scout.
Is it removable limbs?
Correct, yeah. General Madine is a 120 claim on C. 120 claim straight up, Taiwan. Which is a Return of the Jedi A, sorry. 120. In your pocket, no auction. Rebel Commander is 150 to start, and 2-1B is 390. And actually, I'll tell you what, all three of these can be claims right now. 150, 390, 120 claims. Go for it. Those three are all claims. A, B, C. I just want to get a couple going. You're welcome, Maddie.
Is that mine?
Which one's that?
The C.
C. That is yours, man. C120 Shane Russ. Claim. 2-1B, buddy, is an ESB-F AFA 80 390 claim. So, Madine's yours at 120, Shane. Thank you, mate. Let's get another claim going then.
Is it General Madine?
Correct. Princess Leia Boussh. Princess Leia Boussh is a claim at 190. That's a great figure, great price. 190 claim, 390 claim, 150 claim. AFA 80. 2-1B. And then the next one, I'm popping up a bomber.
What's C?
Leia Boussh, 190 Shane. Shane Booth. Don't get the Shanes confused there, Tay. Shane Booth, welcome to the buy circle, mate. 190. Leia Boussh. Then who do we dare bring out next? Alright, let's go on C. Boba, Baby Fett, baby. Boba Fett, you've got Return of the Jedi A. Taiwan, Black Belt. Return of the Jedi A, Boba Fett. 550 to start. Return of the Jedi A, Taiwan, Black Belt. Taiwan, crisp bag, double seal. She's sexy as, mate. He is sexy as. 550 to start on Boba Fett. Surely we get some love on Boba. I'm putting Hoth Rebel Commander away for now. Sir Boba Fett is 550, guys. 550. Taiwan, Black Belt. Crisp bag. Return of the Jedi A.
Is that a claim or a bet?
That's a bid.
Okay.
Thank you, Brian. He will travel nicely with your Leia Bespin, should you win. So that's a lovely Jedi A Fett, guys. 550, so that's got a bid. Is C and ESB. No, C is a Return of the Jedi A Taiwan Samantha. Taiwan, Return of the Jedi A. Lee at 560 on Fett. I will move 2-1B for the time being. That's there at any point 390 if anyone wants it. I will bring out all the claims at the end.
560, C 560. Is C Boba Fett?
Yeah, C Boba Fett. Yep. Yeah, I got you, Lee. What are we now? Let's go Luke Jedi. Return of the Jedi H. 250 on Luke Jedi. And that could be a claim as well. Taiwan, Return of the Jedi H. Yeah, it's blue. It's blue, made in Taiwan writing. Chris Baggie, double seal. And he's at 570. Luke Jedi is a 250 claim, should anyone be interested, while Boba Fett is playing out. Claim Luke. That's yours, man. 250, Shane Booth. You the man. Thank you, good sir. Fett is at 580. Looking to pigeon pair him, Lee, with another one, eh?
Who?
Luke Jedi. The second C3PO can also be a claim for 80 bucks on A. $80 claim. Fett's at 580. Who's left here? That's where it's bringing out. R5-D4. I'm going to drop another little bomb next to Boba Fett. So you got R5-D4. It's a Palitoy-G with the made in Hong Kong green writing. Palitoy-G.
What is no thank you mean?
That's 500. No, thank you. I said thank you. Thank you. 5.
No, he said no thank you. What does that mean?
I said thank you, Shane. And he goes, no, thank you.
Oh, okay.
It's just politeness. Shane's a gentleman. So we're at 595 on Fett. C3PO is 80 bucks. Take him or leave him as a claim. And R5 is a $500 Palitoy-G R5-D4 green Hong Kong. Feel free to drop any questions on anything as well here, guys. And we're whittling down. We're probably down to about 18 left with a couple of absolute ball terrors that I'm saving up. Fed being one of them, currently bidding. So Fed's at 595 and he's leaving the country at this stage. C3PO 80 bucks in your hand. Well, Boba Fett at 600. 610. Let's go $10 increments, please, on Fett now, guys. As well, but 610 at the moment with Brian. I might move 3PO. He's 80 bucks anytime anyone wants him. I'll do claims at the end anyway. What have we got now? Where should we go now? Let's go Chewbacca. Where's Chewbacca? Chewbacca. SWB. So Star Wars baggie B Chewbacca. Really nice baggie. Pretty tricky to get, but he's got a couple of little slits. Near his feet. Couple of little slits in the bag near his feet. Therefore, he's only 200 to start for an SWA Chewie. Pretty tricky one to get. Sorry, SWB. Sorry. Pretty tricky baggie to get. Usually it's just the a couple of little slits in his thing have dropped his price. 2 slits on the front, sorry, and 1 slit on the back near his feet. I'm just noticing that one. It was in my video, but 200 that Chewie, and he's not going to stand up because he's got big feet. It doesn't fit in that holder. 200 to start, guys. What have we got now? So Bobby's on 630. Looks like a 2-horse race. I'll tell you what, I'll call Boba Fett sold at once someone says they're out from Lee and Brian. No one else is playing the game there, so Lee and Brian, you guys are live till one of you says out. And I'm happy to make that a 2-horse race. Unless someone jumps in the next few seconds, I'll call that a 2-horse race, I reckon. R5 500. Chewbacca, sorry, he's not standing in that thing because his feet are too big. I wonder if I can swap him out, actually. Just standing Chewie up with a bit of assistance from 21B. Chewie's 200 on A. Hopefully you can see that. $640 on Hedi. Couldn't actually find a recent sale. I couldn't actually find a recent sale on a on this fet, a Jedi A fet, Return of Jedi A Baggie fet. So it was a tricky one to price. So actually perfect item for an auction, really. $650 for Boba Fett, guys. With Brian. And it's a war. R5, while Boba Fett's going nuts. R5 is 500B. Chirpa just took a dive. Chewbacca's at 200. Chewbacca's an SWB, but he does have a couple of small slits in the front of the bag and one slit at the back of the bag near his feet. $200 to start on Chewie. 500 on R5. R5 is very tricky to get. He's Palitoy-G. Fett's winding down, so I reckon, Leai, I'll leave it with you, man. If you're interested, just call out or in, whatever. We'll go through hammers shortly, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt because it's been a bit of a fun war. I've got a couple of rippers still coming up. I'll tell you what, I might swap out R5-D4. Let's go another Jabba bowl set. $30 on B, starting bid. $30 Jabba bowl set on B, $30. Lee's back. He's firing back. Alright, I won't go hammer. Ooh, 680, that's nice. I won't go hammers on that, guys. I'm just going to let someone say out on C. Lee and Brian go to town, guys. Australia versus the States, right here. Jabba bowl set, $30. Chewbacca 200. I'll take Chewie off in a second and swap him out. Lee's out. Brian, that's yours, man. Boba Fett 680 is yours, bro. Thank you. And that will accompany Leia Bespin, I think it is, at the moment. You graded Leia Bespin very well. 680, my man. Thank you, Brian. So let's get some... Well, what did I take that away for? Sorry, that's still at $30. Why did I take that away? Thank you, Tazzle. So the bowl set's $30, guys. Starting bid, and then what are we going to put on C? It's got to be Boba Fett worthy, doesn't it? Let's go another corker. Let's go Luke Bespin. Return of the Jedi-G, China. Now this is a bloody near on impossible baggie to find. That's a China raised bar. China Return of the Jedi-G made in China baggie. That's $500 start. That's a supremely, you're welcome, Brian. That's a supremely rare baggie to get, that Luke Bespin. Brown hair, China raised bar, $500 start. Return of the Jedi-G China bag. Very, very difficult. It was a cool battle to watch. First decent battle of the evening. Let's put Chewbacca away. Let's remind Shane Russ that 21B is sitting there for $390. AFA 80. Just to tickle him one more time. And then we've got, what have we got? We've got Teebo, Return of the Jedi H. 120 to start on Teebo. Thank you, Lee. That is a That Luke Bespin's absolutely ridiculous figure. Probably, I'd say, easily rarer than Fett. Probably not as popular as Fett, but that's probably the rarest one we've got here tonight. I think. Gorgeous figure. So C's at 500, Luke Bespin. $30 for a Jabba bowl set. And Teebo is a 120 Return of the Jedi H baggie. Pretty decent game of footy going on at the moment. Bulldogs and Lions. If you follow any of those, I know someone does here. Jabba bowl set can be $30 claim if anyone wants it. Any NBL fans out there? The Perth Wildcats are losing at home. Well done, guys. In the third quarter by 6 points. Spuds. Alright, let's put the Jabba bowl set away for now. Anyone wants Teebo, you can have him for 120 claim. And then we're going to bring out another whopper. This is another near-on impossible one to find, and in this condition even more so. SWD Death Star Droid. That is unreal difficulty as well. That's, I know I said yours was rare, Lee, that Luke Best one, but this is probably on par with that also. The SWD Death Star Droid, that's a $500 start as well. That's a corking figure. The bag is gorgeous and the figure itself is immaculate. The paint, the limbs, you can't even budge them if you try. And that's just, I've seen carded figures that are in lesser condition of that Death Star Droid than that one. That's 500 to start too, guys. So, Teebo 120, claim if you want. That hand trench coat, which you can kind of just see sliding around in the background, he's 150 claim anytime you want. I'll take Teebo down for the moment, but he's 120 if anyone wants him. I'll bring all the claims out at the end for what's left. So Luke Bespin is at 500 and Death Star Droid is a start at 500, but I just put him up. And then let's go to, well, let's just go for the kill, eh? Blue Snaggletooth, guys. AFA 85. AFA 85 archival. That's an absolute belting grade for a sealed baggie. He's the only one of the only two items with a reserve price on this one.
What does that mean?
So I'll start him at $500, but he does have a reserve price. The reserve price is printed on the back. Just means it won't sell unless it hits that price. Only two items have that. I didn't want to start it at that. I thought I'd get people bidding. But hopefully you can't see through that price. But
why don't you tell them?
They will find out when it hits it. That's the way reserve prices work. So AFA 85 blue snag. I'll start him at 500, but he does have a reserve price which is printed on the back. The second it's hit, I'll tell you. If it's not hit, the leading bidder can have first crack on it. Luke Bespin, 500. Let's go. Thank you, Shane. Good start. Luke Bespin. Let's go 3 hammers, man, for Lee on C. That's a ripping figure. You won't see one of them come up very often. But Luke Bespin, 3 hammers for Shane. Hang on. Yeah, sorry, for Lee. And Shane's just cracked 800 on Blue Snag. It does have a reserve. So I will let you know that if and when it gets hit. If it doesn't, you can get first crack whoever leads. Death Star Droid 500, corker figure. I'll swap him out in a minute. But let's get hammers on. Thank you, Mike. Let's get a couple more hammers on Luke Bespin and we'll tell Lee that he's got a belting figure. And we'll get something else on C there. what are we going to go next? What hasn't come out yet? Hammer time. I'm not sure if it'll be well received, but who knows? Hammer time. Alright, so that's Luke gone, guys. So, Lee, that's a belting figure, man. I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Luke Bestman C, 500, my man. Congratulations, that's beauty. And then on C, we're going to go Hammerhead. SWG, 250. That's another Sears Mail Away Cantina job. Sears Mail Away Cantina figure, 250 on C. Very tricky one. A lot of people trying to pick that up to add to their blue snaggletooth setups and whatnot. 250 on C. Lee, that's a ripper, man. You'll love him. We'll see you soon. I'll probably catch you during the week. Death Star Droid 500. Let's pop him down for now. Incredible. That's like a white whale almost fine as well, but I'll put that away for now. Let's bring out another Luke Jedi. I've already sold a Luke Jedi, but let's do the second one for 250 or claim as well. Taiwan Luke Jedi 250 claim. That's a great price for that baggie too, by the way. Blue Snag has a reserve, but it's at 800 with Shane. It's still a bit shy of the reserve there, but who knows? Hammer time on Hammerhead. No hammers, but he's 250 to start. Luke Jedi is 250 claim. And the Blue Snag's at 800 at the moment. It's an AFA 85 Blue Snag. AFA 85 baggy Blue Snag with a archival AFA casing. AFA 75, I think, sold on eBay for recently for just shy of $2,000 for a 75. And there's obviously, you guys know, there's a massive difference between 75 and 85 price wise and condition wise. 250, 800. I put a couple of sly claims in the background. 150, Hoth Rebel Soldier, sorry, Rebel Commander, 150 claim. 120 claim, Teebo. These are available for claim at any point. Might even just poke them up on the sides there, so if anyone asks a question. B-Wing Pilot is 150 claim. Just drop a bomb in the comments if you can, anyone. C3PO is 80 claim. I think everyone spends all their money. Or they're watching the Wildcats lose. Oh, they're winning. Alright, so I've got about 10 to 15 left here, guys. Most of them have been up already. What hasn't been up yet? Just the bomber. Woke up with a lovely head cold this morning, guys. Don't worry, I'm keeping away from the baggies, but not loving the sneezing. And it's gone quiet. Too quiet. Alright, let's put Luke Jedi away. I think maybe the last one I haven't pulled out so far is IG-88. Now IG-88 is a ESB-E. It's a very, very tricky one to get. IG-88 starts at 200, but he's got quite a few slits in the bag, both front and back. They're decent slits too. The weapon can actually pop out. You can probably see the tip of his rifle. He's popping out now. Both weapons can slip straight out of that. But it's a very, very hard bag to get. But slits on the front and back, decent slits where the whole bag can come out. The figure can't come out, but the weapons can. Both weapons can. So that's 200 to start on that IG-88. Not sure if Frank Muse is in the house or not, but he was looking at that one. 200, guys. Starting bid. And then we're just about to the point where everything's been shown. And we'll just do a series of claims if anyone is interested, but you've seen them all, guys. Anything anyone saw earlier they're having second thoughts on, feel free to drop a comment in. These are probably the last three that haven't been seen yet. believe. Yeah, Jess, it sucks, man. It's such a stinking hot day in Perth today. It's 39 odd and my head's all squished up. It's not ideal. Not my favourite thing to have during a belting hot summer's day. So that's pretty much all of them now not yet seen. Except for, and we might as well pop her up now, the department store 8-pack. This is insane. I will get rid of Hammerhead for the time being, so we'll call this guy C. This is the department store 8-pack. This is AFA 90. You probably will never see another AFA 90 department store 8-pack steel baggie for the rest of your life. That's the 8 figures in it. There's a picture of the 8 figures in it, all sealed. AFA 90. That's got a reserve. I'll start that at 500 bucks. If it hits reserve, it does. It's probably not likely with the way things are going tonight, but who knows? But that does have a reserve price. But I'll start at the 500, and you know I can let the lead bidder know what the reserve is. Mr. Hastings, my man. 500 start, 200 start, slits front and back of the bag. This guy's at 800 with Shane Russ, but pretty shy of the reserve still. Thank you, Paul. That's started at 500. That APAC does have a decent reserve on it, but always good to start somewhere. So these are pretty much the last three I haven't been seen. Then I'll just cycle through them and do a ridiculous amount of claims if anyone's interested, and we'll go from there. It snags a ripper, man. It's an AFA 85 with an archival case as well, Marcus. Ripper. Well, I got 800 on C. That's an impossible AFA 90 grade on that is quite outlandish. Oh, multiple bidders. There's still a way to go, but who knows. While that goes, I'm just going to cycle B with claims. Alright guys, so stay aware. Luke Farmboy. Return of the Jedi A, 590. Claim. Everything coming on B is a claim, guys. I'll give them a couple minutes each. Or not even. Luke Farmboy is 590. Taiwan. Return of the Jedi A. So we're at 1500 on C. Still show reserve. But it's all progress towards the end goal. So what I'll do, whatever doesn't sell tonight, that's yours, man. 590. Paul, thank you, buddy. Paul Castle, 590 on Luke Farmboy. Whatever doesn't sell tonight, I will put up on claims tomorrow in my group. Imperial Commander is 190 on B, guys. Claim. Thanks, Paul. That was yours, that Luke Farmboy 590. Imperial Commander is 190 on B for a claim. And that is a Return of the Jedi I. Blue Snag's looking pretty shy of reserve. The reserve is 3k, guys. So Shane Russ, you got first on that if you want him. Otherwise, anyone's up for it. Shane, if you're keen at 3k. Payment plan, not a problem, buddy. Obviously, it's AUD, guys, in case anyone's from the States. Australian dollars here, so no USD hits AUD. Shane, you got first dibs on that. I know it's obviously a fair bit higher than your high bid, but you got first dibs. If not, I can open that up to anyone at 3Gs. On the blue snag, AFA 85 archival. Imperial Commander's B claim 190. I'll swap him out in a second. I'll just cycle through the rest of what's left, all his claims, and we'll see if we can knock a couple more in the head before we call it. Shane Russ, just let me know, mate, if you're in any way interested in blue snag. I know it's obviously a big, it's a big amount of money, but you just let me know, man. Then I'll say anyone's keen. I'm not sure anyone's too keen to drop 3K right now, but who knows? Yeah, no stress, man. So anyone semi-keen on that, let me know. 3K, can do payment plans, whatever. On blue snag, 3Gs Australian. Imperial Commander I'll move for the time being. So I'll put them there. What have we got? We got Chief Chirpa. What do we have Chirpa at? Chirpa's at 150 for a claim. Anyone interested? I think I might have already sold one. This is the second one. If there's... Oh no, I haven't. I've got 2 Chief Chirpas at 150 each, guys. That 8-pack is chugging away at 1800. Still shy of the reserve, but keep going, guys. We'll see how close we can get to it. I've got 2 Chief Chirpas at 150 each, guys. Both ESB-Fs. 2 Chief Chirpas, 150 each. ESB-Fs, I'll put them to the side. Anyone interested? B-Wing Pilot is 150 claim. So everything else now is a claim. 150 claim. Hoth Rebel Commander, 150 claim. No worries, Booth. Hey, Shane. No dramas on our payment plan. Just to let you know. I got Brian at 2Gs on that 8-pack. It's still a way to go, guys, but keep going. Who knows? We've got, so these are 150 each, B-Wing and Rebel Commander. We'll just give everything a minute or so in the claim slot. Yeah, thanks, Leai. I'll give everything a minute in the claim slot and put this bad boy to bed. And I'll tell you what, I'll bring out a couple of last minute random bargains for those guys who were kind enough to stick around. And I'll do a couple of $1 starts and a few items if you stick around, guys. So a bit of a thank you for putting up with my sniffling and head cold. Alright, I'll move these 2. They're both 150 claims. We had Teebo for 120 claim. And we had C3PO for 80 claim. 120, 80. $30 claim on a bowl set, Jabba bowl set, $30. Claim if you want it. We got $250 claim on Red Snag. $250 claim. Can't get him to stand, maybe. Red Snag 250. I got Logray on a 120 claim. That's Return of the Jedi-D Logray 120. Just standing up as many as I can. Pretty much everything is a claim here, except for the 8-pack, who's at 2.5K at the moment. Ask me if you don't know a price or something, I'll let you know, no dramas. I got Warrus Man. We got Wally. Walrus Man SWG's 300. Claim away, guys, if you're interested. Wicket. Return of the Jedi H is 350. Wicket. 350, guys. There's nothing even visible to you. Luke Jedi, 250. Second one I've had tonight. First one's also a 250 claim. 250. Chewbacca's got some slits in the front and back. That's 250. Sorry, 200. 200. Claim. And trench coat is now buried behind the APAC. That's 150 as well. Claim. It's been up all night actually, with no love. And then we got two gorgeous droids. They're both 500 each on claims. Death Star droid and R5-D4. Death Star droids and SWD and R5-D4 to Palitoy-G. They're both $500 claims. They're both lovely rare baggies. 500 each. Claims, guys. Claims. And then what I'll do is, that's everything now been, and 390 Shane Rice. Come on, mate. 390. AFA 80 21B. C still going at 2500, man. That's the APAC Matty, and it's got your name on it, mate. So that's all the baggies, guys. Now, if you're stuck around, you're in for a bargain if I can find it. Let me know what you think of Shane. On A is a complete Boba Fett Big C copyright no nipple variant. $1 start with a blue black Imperial blaster. $1 start, no reserve. So it's a Big C, no nipple. Not sure if you know about that variant, but the left rocket blaster thing doesn't have that little notch on the top, so, which we call a nipple here. It's missing that notch, and the copyright has got a Big C on the COO. That's $1 start. Shane, go on, mate. If you've got an offer for it, throw it my way, mate. The APAC reserve was 4K, guys, so a bit shy of it at 2.5. But who had it at 2.5? Paul Castle, you had that at 2.5. The reserve on that bad boy was 4Gs, but you got first dibs. Obviously, it's a big whale of an amount, but $10 at the moment on that Boba Fett. I'll get a couple more out, guys, in a sec. Bear with me and I'll pull a couple of bargains out, guys, for being honourable mentions and sticking around. You bored? It's been very slow. Compared to last time. Yeah, cool. Boba Fett's at 40, guys. I've got a 45 back Display Arena Toys card back. It's got a bit of a rip, but $1 start. So that's the Alexandria Address Mailaway Arena. Tall Toys, $1 start, guys. $1. Then we'll go on B, a Warok Coin. Really nice Warok Coin. $1 start. You can even have the acrylic. So Fett is at... Well, let me get you back on that. Let me get back to you. Let me get back to you on that one, Shane, on the snap. We'll take that offline, but definitely a good serious offer, man. Chest armor lock on Boba Fett. This one, it's got a bit of, let me see if I can get him a close up for you. He's got a bit of chest wear. He's probably C7.5. He's got a little bit of chest wear. I'm not sure how good that view is, but he's got a bit of chest wear on the green. Both pecs. I'd say yeah, C7.5, but he's up. I think he's at $40. Card back's at $3. Coin has got nothing. $1 coin. $1 Warok coin, guys.
Is it the coin B?
Oh, sorry. What is that? 3.
Yep.
Sorry, the coin's at 3. Card back is bidless. Display arena AT-AT driver card back. No bid.
A is at 40. Bro.
Is it?
Why did he say
Sorry, the Fett is at 40. Shane, sorry man. Hey. Colin, how mate? Yeah, $10 Warok coin, guys. Scramble now for another bargain. Alright, so the Fett's at 50, guys. The coin's at 25. The card back has no love. Alright, I'm taking my card back. And I'll say Anakin, $1. How's that? $1 start on Anakin. It's probably a C7.5. $1. And we'll wrap this bad boy up. So if anyone remembers anything that I'd put up, Any claims, feel free to let me up, let me know. I'm here for a couple more minutes. I'll let these auctions play out. We'll drop them as well, drop them in the background. What do we go, Warrus Man? 300. See. Oh, yeah, cool. Anakin's at 10. Warok Coin's at 27. Fet's at 50, I think. Yeah. I'll give him a couple more minutes. I'll quickly cycle through one last time. Warrus Man, 300. Teebo, 120. There'll be a claims post tomorrow morning on my group. IG88, 200, slits in bag. Wicket, 350. These are all our claims. 21B, 390. AFA, 80. This has just had a $2,600 offer, so I'm not sure on that. That may very well go for that.
21B.
Yeah.
Shane Ross said 360.
360, Shane, you can have that, mate.
Is that a claim?
Yep, 360, bro, that's yours. Yep, Shane Ross, 360. Luke Jedi, 250. Chewbacca, 200. Snaggletooth was 250. Hammerhead, 300. R5, 500. Gorgeous. Death Star Droid, 500. Cracking. Pipe and bowl set, $30. Come on, guys. Let's sell these. My eyes closed normally for 30.
Is Anakin a claim?
No, Anakin's auction. So Anakin's at 25.
Is C Anakin?
Yes. Sorry, that thing's in the way. See ya, matey man. I'll be in touch. These three are 150 each. Chirpa, B-Wing, Hoth Rebel Commander, 150 each. These are all claims. And so is Imperial Commander, 150 as is. 150, 150. Imperial Commander, hand trench coat. 150s, guys. Thank you those for participating, those who stuck around. Let's get these guys put to bed. So Boba Fett was at 50 still?
Yeah.
Let's go hammers on Boba Fett at 50. And we'll just hammer these guys out one by one.
Is he on here?
What's that?
Will they be on here?
Oh, they won't. No, just write Boba Fett at the bottom 50. No, I just kind of pulled them out of the hat. Any questions, guys, on those last claims? Who got Boba Fett now?
Shane Booth.
Alright, so that's Boba Fett 50 for Shane. Thank you, man. Then we'll go to B, which was the Warok Coin. I think it's at 27. $27 Warok Coin. Let's just have a look at the condition. It's a really nice Warok Coin. It's probably a C9. 27 bucks. And you got Anakin at 35 at the moment with Michael Moody. And that's it. We put those two to bed and I'll say good night. I'll go have some cold and flu tablets. All these guys will be back tomorrow for claims in my group. Shane Russ, I will be in touch with you on your snag offer. So let's hammer down that coin, guys, please, and finish off here. That was at 30. Was it 27?
Mhm.
The coin is at 27 bucks. Warok Coin, great price. 27 bucks with Jess. Hammer that down, guys. There's still a handful of people here watching. Give me a couple of hammers, please. Wow, Perth Wildcats have now slaughtered the Melbourne United. Anyone interested? Thanks, Shane. I'll be in touch on that snag, man. Alright, let's call that coin at 27. Thanks, Jess. And then Anakin is at 35 with Michael Moody. Let's call him some hammers. C hammers, Anakin hammers, C hammers, whatever. 35 bucks. And thank you for the 14 people that stuck around me to the end. Appreciate it. Thank you, Jess. I will be in touch. Thanks, Ben. Looks like it's hammer time, guys. G'day, guys. Thanks very much for sticking around, guys. One more baggie auction coming up. Got some more big bangers in there. A couple went tonight, a couple didn't, but that's the way it is. That's the way how auctions run, guys. Thanks very much, guys, and we'll catch up with you very soon. Whatever's left here will be up for claims tomorrow in my Facebook group. You guys know it's TVT Sales. And we'll go from there. I had another preview auction with the next one coming up soon, and thanks a lot, guys. Really appreciate it. Thank you, my helper Taylor over there, and cheers, bro. Ready, camera?